Comes the field out of turn number 4. Green flag. 3 wide in the middle with Warren Poirier Jr. on the inside, trying to battle for the third spot. Is going to be Cole Phillips. He's going around the outside of this 3 wide battle with Toby Price in the middle. Now Cole Phillips into the third spot, going for second. Cole Phillips trying to get down the outside of the 83 of Mark Ayotte Jr. as Jaron Pullman leading early here on lap number 1. Jaron Pullman will lead here on the opening lap of this street stock A main. Leonard Ferguson pulls a block on the Z22 of Cole Phillips. Cole Phillips trying to get a feature win this season. Guess who's also joined the battle here for the race lead? And contact between the race leaders! Jaron Pullman, Leonard Ferguson make contact on the front straight, and Jaron Pullman's night looks like he's done, and same with Leonard Ferguson. Jaron Pullman leading the field out of turn number 4. Green flag, and away we go. 8 laps remaining here. Almost 4 wide as they go into turn 1. 3 wide with Troy Murner on the bottom with Mark Ayotte Jr. in the middle, and Cole Phillips on the outside. Cole Phillips, he's going to be the lucky dog out of that one. He'll move into second. Now Jaron Pullman, Cole Phillips battling for the race lead. Jaron Pullman holding on to the race lead for now. Cole Phillips goes to the high side. Jaron Pullman, he's going to put everything he has into trying winning this one. After the first lap, after the restart, it's Cole Phillips with the race lead. Jaron Pullman falls down to second. Now Troy Murner makes the inside move. Troy Murner, he'll move in himself into second. We got one spun around. Chandler Asplin. And caution out on the speedway. 8 laps to go, 7 when they cross the line. Green flag is flying and away we go. Mark Ayotte Jr. out to the early race lead on the restart. Here comes Cole Phillips, Troy Murner. They're going to go 3 wide for the race lead out of turn number 2. It's going to be Cole Phillips trying to get his car out in front. He has just the nose. Again, Cole Phillips taking to the high side. That car is quick on the high side, but Troy Murner has something to say about it. At the Black Hill Speedway, now Troy Murner tried to follow Phillips through, but Phillips, they got a little bit held up. Now Troy Murner, he's going to make the inside move. He's going to get out in front. Troy Murner leading here with 2 laps to go. Troy Murner, who had to battle his way through the field, has battled with Cole Phillips for the race lead. He'll see the checkered flag fly. Troy Murner wins here at the Black Hill Speedway. The Wissota Street Stocks here tonight. Cole Phillips in second, Warren Poirier Jr. third. And here they come out of turn number 4. Green flag. Mike Lind gets off to the early race lead with Dean Larson to keep him company. Rob Arlid making his way through the field now, trying to get by Gatlin Comer. Kyle Hardesty is slow down the back straight, does not have the pace to get by Kai Jackson. He went from row number 3 back down to last, right behind Kai Jackson. Now Dean Larson making the move for the race lead, and he'll get it. White flag displayed one more time around for Dean Larson as he crosses the start-finish line to take the white flag. Dean Larson takes the checkered flag here in the Mod 4s. Ryan Pickett, Kelly Miller, your front row. 20 laps on the board. Field out of turn number 4. Green flag. Kelly Miller goes out to the immediate race lead out of turn number 2 with Ryan Pickett falling down to second. Nick Haygood up into third with Blaine Brink going down the inside. Blaine Brink gets a little bit sideways and falls back. And leading here lap number 1, it's going to be the 2 junior of Kelly Miller. Logan Hershey trying to go to the high side. Logan Hershey gets the momentum, drives around the 3 of Mike Pennell. Mike Pennell now will fall down into the 9th spot when they cross the line officially. Three laps to go. Braden Mount was in the kerfuffle of that fight for P4. Really P3. And I don't know if he made contact, but he got sideways and spun that car around in turn 2. So Kelly Miller, your race leader here, ladies and gentlemen. 5-second gap off the board with Ryan Biggett hot on his heels. Green flag, 3 laps to go. Ryan Biggett tried to get down the inside of Kelly Miller and unfortunately does not get by. And Kelly Miller back out to the early race lead. And good move here. Who is that? That was Nate Barger. Nate Barger moving up into 3rd and gets on the podium. Kelly Miller comes out of turn number 4. He'll win here on night number 1 of the ASCS Northern Plains Region Sprint Car Tour at the Black Hill Speedway. Ryan Biggett 2nd. Nate Barger in 3rd. Good run from him tonight. Nick Hagood, the points leader, in 4th. Blaine Brink in 5th. And Mike Pennell in 6th. Field coming out of turns 3 and 4. Peyton George, Adam Bunch, your front row. Travis Fisher with the green flag in his hands. Green flag will fly, and away we go in the A-Mods. Connor Frisky trying to get going there on the inside, but got, I think, really low and got out of shape there on the low side. And now Eric Bass, the 44, will take the race lead into turns 3 and 4, but Peyton George bringing it back on the higher side here, but Eric Maz slides up the track and he'll lead here on lap number 1. Connor Frisky is now closest he has ever been to Peyton George. White flag is out one more time around for Eric Maz. Checker flag will fly here. Eric Mass wins here at the Black Hill Speedway in night 1. Chico McNeil, Samantha Sweat, and John Garrigan Jr. Green flag. Samantha Sweat, who was quick in the heat race, will take the race lead. As Chico McNeil will fall back down to 3rd. John Garrigan Jr. around the outside. Now will tilt his car looking down to that low line, but Samantha Sweat will lead here on the opening lap. 2 laps to go here for Samantha Sweat. John Garrigan Jr. tries to get down the inside, but Samantha Sweat defending well on the high side. Here they come through 3 and 4. John Garrigan Jr. Can he find a run through? No, he does not. Samantha Sweat's run on the high side, very good. Samantha Sweat doing a great job defending here from the 95J of John Garrigan Jr. John Garrigan Jr. goes to the high side. Samantha Sweat got out of shape out of turns 3 and 4. Now Samantha Sweat has to go defensive. This is going to be a drag race to the line here. Samantha Sweat, can she get it done? Yes, she can! Samantha Sweat gets the job done and wins the A-Main. Green light flashing on and off. That means it's time to go racing. Ladies and gentlemen, Joel Morris, Paul Parcher, front row, Brennan Davis, Ron Starkey, Rex Conrad, and Darren Hoff, Kyle Harkins, Scott Tyrell, John McHenry, and Chris Larson. Green flag will fly and away we go. Joel Morris leading the field here, 3 wide further back for the 4th spot. Darren Hoff in the middle of that will get his DIRTcar into the 4th spot, now side by side. Rex Conrad trying to get underneath. Darren Hoff makes slight contact, sliding up the track. But leading here on the opening lap, it's going to be Joel Morris. Darren Hoff has closed the gap to just 1 second in third. And now Paul Parks trying to swing it around the outside. Maybe get a chance to run with a little bit of clean air, not have anybody on his inside. And Paul Parks now takes the race lead. Will he get a feature win tonight? That would be a story in itself. Now Darren Hoff side by side with Joel Morris. Joel Morris trying to pinch him off for the 2nd spot, defending hard here. Darren Hoff again, still riding that inside. He has a nose out in front of almost a full car length. Darren Hoff now 2nd. I think this might be a night to remember for Paul Parks. Kyle Harkin going around the outside of Joel Morris, and he'll get the job done around. Going back out to Paul Parks. The number 50 of Paul Parks. He is going to victory lane here tonight. Field coming out of turn number 4. Doug Pudwill, Chico McNeil leads the field away. Green flag will fly, and away we go. One, two, three, four. Douglas Pudwill, John Garrigan Jr., Chico McNeil, Samantha Sweat. John Garrigan Jr. trying to get down the inside of Doug Pudwill, and John Garrigan Jr. will take the race lead here on lap number 2. White flag one more time around for the 95J of John Garrigan Jr., who will go to victory lane here tonight. John Garrigan Jr. goes 1 for 2 here at the Black Hill Speedway. Field coming out of turn number 4. Green flag. Rex Conrad and Brendan Davis side by side briefly for the race lead. Rex Conrad now gets the full car link down in front. Some contact with the 31 and the 50 of Paul Parks, the 31 Kyle Harkin. Kyle Harkin was able to navigate his way through into the 3rd spot. Now Brendan Davis, he's going to shoot around the outside, and Brendan Davis will lead here on the opening lap. Kyle Harkin taking that high side. Rex Conrad has to go low. Now 3-car battle for the race lead. Can Brendan Davis hold on to it? Kyle Harkin, he'll dive down to the inside. Will he find enough speed down there? He'll go for the 2-for-1 special. Kyle Harkin leads here with 3 to go. White flag displayed one more time around here for Kyle Harkin. Back to the battle for 2nd. Matt Heinzling dives down the inside, tries to pull the slide job, makes contact with the 509 for sure. That had to be contact. 100%. Now Brendan Davis, he'll shoot her down the inside. Coming to the checker flag now, Kyle Harkin. He'll win here tonight. Back to our fight for 2nd. Matt Heinzling, he gets by Brendan Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the heart-pounding speed, edge of your seat action in the raw power of sprint car racing. These drivers have one goal in mind, and that is victory. Race fans, get on your feet. Get those cell phones out with the flashlights on and make some noise for the drivers of the ASCS Northern Plains Region Sprint Car Tour. The excitement as well. Nate Barger, great amount on the front row, ladies and gentlemen. 20 laps on the board here at the half mile. The 2nd and final night of the ASCS Northern Plains Region Sprint Car Tour goes green. Nate Barger goes out to the early race lead as Nick Haygood slots himself into second. Here they come to complete the opening lap. Now almost three-way battle here with Ryan Pickett trying to get down the inside for the race lead. Nate Barger trying to go around the outside, trying to defend from the 17B of Ryan Pickett. But here comes Kelly Miller. He's going to be right back there in fourth. Now, Kelly Miller, he decides as well. He'll try and maybe do that move as well. He slides up the track, doesn't make the move. Now, Nick Haygood, he's going to get a good momentum out of the back straight into second place. He goes, getting by Nate Barger. Now, Nate Barger trying to get up into the low side while Nick Haygood, Barger, he's lost 2 spots by going low. White flag will display one more time around for the 17B out of Ramona, South Dakota, Ryan Pickett. Nick Haygood also looking for a good, strong finish here tonight. After he lost the points lead last night here at the Black Hill Speedway, he's going to try and do it again. But out of turn 4 across the start-finish line, Ryan Pickett wins night number 2. Rob Arlid. Here we go. Green flag, and away we go. Kai Jackson out to the early race lead, but Mike Lynn around the outside gets a full car length out in front. Mike Lynn trying to stay to the high side as Rob Arlid following behind him as they complete lap number 1. It's going to be Mike Lynn, your Mod 4 leader here with 14 laps now to go. And now Shelly Lynn, she'll take the second spot. We have a Lynn 1-2 here tonight. 3 laps to go. Mike Lynn leading from Shelly Lynn. And Shelly Lynn, she'll take that high side. She's going to try and run it around. And yes, Shelly Lynn takes the race lead. And she is gapping now Mike Lynn with the Larson now moving up to third, getting by the 7 of Rob Arlid. White flag was displayed one more time around. Shelly Lynn, she'll come to the checkered flag at this time. Shelly Lynn wins here tonight. Jared Pullman and Chandler Aspin, your front row. Kyle Hansen, Cole Phillips, Leonard Ferguson, Les Cooney, Warren Poirier Jr., Troy Murner, and Toby Price. Green flag. Jaron Pullman trying to hold on to the race lead, but here comes Chandler Asplin around the outside this time in that blue 75 car as they go down the back straight. Jaron Pullman and Chandler Asplin side by side. Asplin now with a full car length pretty much out in front as they come through turns 3 and 4. Now Chandler Asplin falling a little bit back on the high side and leading here lap number 1. It's going to be the 55J of Jaron Pullman. Now Troy Murner getting just a full car length out in front. Jaron Pullman, though, he's not going anywhere just yet. Side by side at the line, Troy Murner now your new race leader by only 0.037 seconds. White flag one more time around for the race leader. Troy Murner leading here with just 1 to go by 2 seconds here at the Black Hill Speedway. Checker flag in the air. Troy Murner, he'll win here in the A-mains of the street stocks. Green flag. Nate Han out to the early race lead with Adam Boggs chasing behind Peyton George in third. Now Mike Diamond going to the outside of the 0. Adam Boggs around the outside of the 2 and for the race lead. Here they come out of turns 3 and 4. Adam Boggs getting a little bit sideways on the high side. Nate Han will lead the opening lap. Adam Boggs will be credited with a lap led here tonight at the Black Hill Speedway. Now Eric Mass, he'll shoot up the inside, and Eric Mass will take the race lead. Battling for the second spot here, Nate Han and Peyton George. Peyton George trying to get underneath Adam Boggs, excuse me, Nate Han. And Nate Han defends well. White flag displayed one more time around for the 44. Checker flag will fly. The 44 of Eric Maz will win here at the Black Hill Speedway. Peyton George second.